Quiet people are often misjudged not because of who they are, but because of what others project onto them. This video explains projection, a psychological defense that turns silence into a screen for insecurity. You'll learn why quiet individuals trigger assumptions and how to stop absorbing false narratives. Once you understand this, silence becomes leverage, not a liability. If you're quiet, you've probably noticed something strange. People assume things about you without asking, without knowing you, without evidence. Some think you're arrogant. Others think you're insecure. Some assume you're weak. Others assume you're hiding something. And the truth is, most of these assumptions have nothing to do with you. They're projections. Psychology explains why quiet people become the perfect screen for other people's insecurities, fears, and unresolved emotions. And once you understand this, you stop taking it personally and start seeing it as power. Part 1: What projection really is. Projection is a psychological defense mechanism. When someone can't accept a trait, fear, or insecurity within themselves, their mind looks for somewhere else to place it. And silence makes this easy. Quiet people don't immediately explain themselves. They don't fill every pause. They don't rush to clarify. So the brain fills the gap, not with truth, but with assumption. Part 2: Silence creates a psychological vacuum. Most people rely on constant feedback loops. Conversation, validation, reaction. Silence disrupts that loop. When you don't react the way people expect, they feel uncertain. And uncertainty is uncomfortable. So, the mind resolves it by assigning meaning, even if it's wrong. Part 3: Why insecure people project more. People who are comfortable with themselves don't project much. But insecure people do. They need clarity. They need reassurance. They need reflection. Your quietness denies them that. So, they project arrogance, judgment, rejection, superiority, not because it's there, but because they're afraid it might be. Part 4: Quiet people become emotional mirrors. Here's the paradox. Quiet people often act as mirrors. You don't impose emotion. You don't dominate the space. So others see themselves reflected back. Their anxiety, their aggression, their need for approval. And instead of recognizing it, they label you. Part 5: Why it never feels fair. Projection feels unfair because it is. You didn't do anything. You didn't say anything. You didn't provoke anything. But psychology isn't about fairness. It's about coping. And projection is how people cope with parts of themselves they don't understand. Part 6: The hidden advantage. Here's what most people never realize. If someone projects onto you, you're not powerless. You're actually positioned above the noise. Because projection reveals them, not you. Quiet people who understand this stop over-explaining, stop defending, stop absorbing false narratives they observe instead. Part 7: How to stop absorbing projection. The key is detachment. You don't correct every assumption. You don't chase clarity from confused minds. You don't internalize noise. You let consistency speak. Over time, projection collapses because it can't survive reality. Part 8: Turning projection into power. Once you stop reacting, people adjust. Some step closer with curiosity. Others step back in discomfort. Both are information. Your quietness becomes a filter, not a liability. If you're quiet and people project onto you, it doesn't mean you're unclear. It means you're not performing. And in a world addicted to noise, that's threatening. If this video felt like it described your life, you belong here. Subscribe to Mind of Paradox for psychology, quiet power, and the truth school never taught you. Sometimes, the strongest position is silence with awareness.